That works. My model's still not here.
Oh no. Where'd your beautiful tigress go? Do you want me to end the collab and resend it? Might be easier.
Okay, Steam crashed. That's what happened.
Oh, fun.
I've been trying to get Steam to restart. Hi, chat. We've been having nothing but tech problems today.
Yeah.
Everything that can possibly go wrong has been going wrong today.
It sure fucking has, unfortunately. That is a beautiful little emote, though. That reminds me of the Final Fantasy XIV mount. It wouldn't be a stream without Scuff. Exactly.
Yeah. Like, I said I was going to be live at the top of the hour at noon. Like, I'm 30 minutes late.
Yeah, that little sit moon, there's a mount that you're sitting on a moon. But no, we're playing City of Heroes today.
Because we wanted to do something a little more relaxing, just the two of us, to try and... Because I actually had an anxiety attack earlier, trying to get stream set up, when I realized I had accidentally deleted our save for Cult of the Lamb. I had an anxiety attack. And I was so upset that I had done that.
Yeah. So we're playing City of Heroes until morale improves. Oh, there's the tigers.
Yeah. Hang on a second.
And then we each control each other's positions, so we can put us where we need to. Look at this cute tigress. Look at her. She's so cute.
Okay, there we go. There we go. I think. Okay, there we go. FF14. Yeah, I just restarted that today. It's inspired by the mount, quite possibly. Yeah. We are both like very avid 14 players. We play FF14 every day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Together, if we can.
Yeah, I'm just standing here because I love all my characters. I think they're probably...
We should actually like team up in game.
Yes. I particularly like Lesbian Too Angry to Die. OSHA compliance. When you piss off the OSHA compliance officer so much they turn evil. This is just a Pathfinder 2 character and a little moth girl I made.
Yay, moth girl.
Yeah, this is...
who's gonna like send a friend request or a team request here?
Why don't you send it? Because we're gonna be probably doing your missions.
I don't show you online for some reason.
I am online.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
Just do a little bit of capitalism here.
So yeah, the idea is, with the Friday stream, the idea was always just me and KatNBows hang out and have a good little relaxing, fun time together. That's the idea. And then everything was breaking, and it's just like, this is the opposite of what I want. This is the opposite of what I'm trying to accomplish, you know? And I was so fucking productive today, too. I went and created a whole bunch of exclamation commands for my chat. Like, if you look in the down below, there's a section now that's like chat commands. I added all that. Including one specifically for our VTM game. You do exclamation VTM and find out all the information about our VTM campaign game.
All right, where are we heading?
Well, I'm in Neutropolis. I'm just flying around in a circle because I'm incapable of making decisions rationally right now. I have a mission in Neutropolis that is the assist the storehouse raid.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
That's what I've got, and I've also retrieve ID tags from failed experiments that is completed.
Should go turn that in.
I'm gonna turn that in. The Savage Man. I'm just gonna pick that up and head towards the location of this mission. It's in Lambda Sector. Which means I'm gonna get shot.
Does that command work for your stream? Because it didn't pop up on...
So if we are in
Interesting.
collab mode with knock, it should go to both chats. Both chats should still see it. Does it work?
I didn't see it on mine. Yeah, no, it doesn't show up.
Oh, okay. Well, nut bunnies. I may have to show you how I did it on your stream so you can set it up on your stream too.
Yeah.
How's that? But it's like I see it in my chat.
Yes.
Apparently, posts from stream elements do not show up in your chat. For whatever reason. I'm at the mission now, by the way. I'm gonna get my robots out.
Alright.
So we're currently in the part of City of Heroes that's called City of Rogues, which is actually a parallel universe where everybody that's good is evil and everybody that's evil is good. All of the moralities are flipped. And it's a fascist regime led by the evil fascist overlord who is the parallel universe version of the big hero from the hero side. On hero side, he's called Statesman, but in the evil fascist alternate reality called Praetoria, you know, he's just known by his real name,
Yes.
Emperor Cole, or you know, Evil Emperor Cole.
And I have a bunch of robots named after English
Yes.
butlers. So we have
Yes,
Reginald, Sebastian, Hoggefers, Bitumen, and Jeeves.
We're both playing both robot masterminds, so it's just tons of robots.
Yes.
Robots everywhere. Oh, I forgot this one.
Yes.
Can I upgrade you? I can. Okay, cool. All right.
Did you get my cards?
I did not. I may also sound a bit husky because I'm still getting over this cold, and I still may sound a bit like, this is just my husky cold voice.
Huskies are good. I like doggo.
I love doggos. I love doggos so much. And kibbies.
Puppercino.
Puppercino. Alright, where's Watercrest? Okay. Can I throw them back? Yes.
And you
We're
have
buffing each other.
You have all the things. I already gave you, made sure you had all the things. It's like you have secondary mutation, mystic fortune, and inner inspiration, right?
Yes, I do have those.
I don't need to sugar mommy you. So I do have a lot of money on this character.
I believe you already have.
Yes. Yeah, essentially there was an event in this game, and that took me from like however many levels below I was from you to 21.
Oh. Did you, like, move forward in quests?
Yeah. Some of them I ended up skipping accidentally,
Oh.
but I've also been every 3 days you can
Complete a mission?
and I've just been doing that on the ones that I don't care about.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's why I have so many quests open. I'm just like randomly auto-completing all the stuff in like that I've done on other characters or whatever.
So you sort of hit a point where you don't care about the story anymore?
I care about the Praetorian story, and the reason I haven't finished the one that takes us back into the original timeline.
Yeah.
There's one that does that. I forget which one it is.
It's like you can go Are you talking about going to
Going
the
back.
regular universe?
Yeah. There's a quest line because I'm level 20 now. I can do that.
Yeah.
But I
So
was
my
like,
only thought on that is I've never actually like done the full playthrough on the new version of the Praetorian side that goes past that and stayed in Praetoria.
yeah.
I always go back to hero side or villain side. How do you feel?
I mean, if there's more story on Praetoria, we should do this Praetoria stuff.
Yeah, because it's like there was a whole bunch of stuff that got added later that I haven't done yet. Yeah, over on Praetoria side. Over on what we call gold side. Ah, I think this is who we're here for, or at least one of them. Always there's dudes in my face.
How rude.
Hi.
Yeah, his character is initially a cowboy. Or a cowgirl. Or a cowday.
I mean, you get to decide what their pronouns are, right?
Their pronouns are yes.
Yes / please.
Yeah, their sex is yes, please. Their gender is what are you, a cop?
And the answer is actively, we are not cops. Well, I guess in Praetorian terms, we kind of are, because they've essentially made the powers division into cops. But, like, that's not a good thing in this universe. In the other universe, that's played off as being a good thing somehow.
Super cops.
Yeah.
Because that's not.
There's this old like question in superhero comics. It's like it's the Captain America Civil War question. Like, should superheroes be answerable to a higher authority or their own authority if you are literally more power than entire governments? And in City of Heroes, the answer to that question is yes. You should be answerable to authority because part of being a good hero means following the law.
Law schmaws.
It's basically the question of, like, are you lawful good or chaotic good? In sort of in D&D terms, you know?
Yeah. More.
Which was basically just the entire plot behind Captain America Civil War.
The only valid mainstream superhero is Jeff the Shark. And Gwenpool.
Gwenpool.
It's a real superhero. Or
Like
anti-hero. let's be real.
Spider-Gwen as Deadpool?
Yeah. And that's where Jeff the Landshark comes from. All
That
of the
sounds
ones
fun.
that are trans. Those are the only valid superheroes.
That's a hot take and a half. Yeah, I've apparently way over leveled this mission. Because everybody in this mission is like, this is a level 16 mission, and I'm playing at what, 19 right now?
We may have missed some boxes downstairs.
Hmm. Yeah, 2 crates we missed. I think there was one up here. I think you got it. So I'm not hearing it blong anymore.
Found one.
Boxes of food, it says.
Yeah, they're downstairs.
I hear one in here. Blong, blong.
Hey.
Hey, mission complete. I'm hydrating. Just so chat knows.
Hydrate or die straight. That's what I always say.
How would I die straight? I am so fucking not.
Then you better hydrate.
I'm just saying, how?
It's a threat.
Avatuni just redeemed hydrate. Okay. Done. Alright. I have 2 missions I can choose from. Meet with Crow or Covert Ops. Crow is the next contact in the Crusaders storyline for the Resistance. Crusaders are the ruthless members of the Resistance who are willing to do whatever it takes to bring down Cole. Turning Point seems to be the next one in this story. Part 2, Hit 'em Where It Hurts.
Yeah.
According to TPN, our campaign of terror is still underway. Our next order of business be to completely prove them right. This is our last desperate hurrah, at least it'll certainly seem like it. We're going to throw everything we can into the fray, everything we know that we've got. Once they think we've committed, the PPT Test and Powers Division are going to do everything they can to contain our forces. Once they do that, they'll strike directly at the other leaders. That's where we'll trap them. But before that happens, I want you, Crow, and Helix doing Black Ops. Okay. Hit the main test facility. We need to switch up our tactics just a bit to keep Cole's forces on their toes and make them think we're trying to confuse them. Okay.
What quest is that?
This one.
Who's the leader? Okay, we have the same quest, so we can do
Oh,
that.
okay, cool. The other one is Meet with James Noble, which is an Aaron Walker mission. Which seems to be just go and talk to a dude. Do you want me to go and do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, because it's literally just go and talk to a dude.
Yeah, like I have all of on this character. I have all of the day jobs already unlocked for this area. Or for,
There was a time back on live when I actually cared about doing all of that. But,
I wouldn't say I care. It's just like it's like a fun little upkeep
autistic
quest,
hyperfixation?
maybe.
Because I mean, I'm not saying it's invalid. It's just sort of, I'm not that interested, I guess. I've just got so many other things going on in my life right now, you know? Mostly video editing. So it appears to be in the underground someplace. Is it a... Oh, it's a door mission.
What's a door mission?
I completely misunderstood the directive here. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Do you want to go do this?
Yeah, I'm already inside. I thought it was just go talk to a guy, but no, it's a door mission.
Okay, I'm on my way. Ooh, look, a box. What's
You
inside the
realize
box?
if it explodes, I may have bit off way more than I could chew here.
If it
Right next
explodes,
to-
I run away. It's very simple.
All right, I'm gonna exit and try that again because I completely misunderstood the directive here. And
Look, a
maybe meet
box.
with you outside. Hmm?
Look, if there's a box and then the people come to ambush, I just fly away. It's very simple. I still get the salvage.
Thank you for picking up your daily pedal, Naxu. Thank you for picking up your daily pedal, Avatuni.
I should do that.
But yeah, I've just been having a bad day, so we're trying to unwind, relax a little, have some fun. That's the goal.
So you had a bad day.
Ooh, KatNBows. Whoa! That is very loud in my ear.
See, Blurp plays in my chat, which is funny, but not Stream Elements for some reason.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, do you actually hear the sound?
I didn't hear the sound, but I see the text pop up.
Okay, you see the text pop up, yeah. I would be very surprised if you heard the actual blurp sound. That would surprise the hell out of me.
All right.
That would take a level of like coordination and programming, and I would be like, how the fuck do they do that?
Shall we?
I'm resummoning my bots. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, I was expecting this to be just go down to the underground and talk to a guy, but no, it's a door mission. Hard Zacharias. Oh, we're going with gold side content. Yeah.
Yes.
So, there's a bunch of Echo of Statesman. you found something good in that box, apparently.
Yeah.
You have the Echo of Emperor Cole with you. Except Emperor Cole not evil. Okay, so a little bit of backstory. Generally, when City of Heroes was live and I was playing on the Virtue server, the rest of the storyline on City of Rogues past like level 20 wasn't in game yet. And so the only thing that I ever got to do was play to level 20 and then go to either blue side or red side. Later, the rest of City of Rogues' like mission content got added. And so there was now the other things that you could do from level 20 to 50 over on gold side. I've never actually done that content. So the 20 to 50 stuff on gold side I've never actually done. So that's why we made this little like bots mastermind duo. It's just I wanted to go and do that content, steal that content. And like my friend KatNBows, I don't think KatNBows has ever done that content either.
I have never played this game before Homecoming.
Well, before Homecoming, yeah. I played this game on live when it was on the Virtue server. I was a Virtuisan
When did this game come out? 2003?
Well, specifically, are you talking about Gold Side, or are you talking about the game altogether?
The game altogether.
Because, like, there were at least 3 releases of. The original base game, City of Heroes, released April 28th, 2004 in North America.
I was
according
6.
to Wikipedia. You were 6. Oh, that's sort of why I call this a Wayback Machine episode, because it's like, this is a very old game.
Yeah.
But, like, it's been, like, work has been done to it since then. So the backstory is NCSoft killed it because NCSoft are incompetent boobs. And then some goddamn motherfucking heroes made off with the source code and made pirate servers, and then eventually one of the pirate servers got so, like, popular that NCSoft had to go, okay, guys, fine. As long as you're not making any money off it, we won't go after you legally for running a pirate server of a game that we shut down and killed.
Which, respectfully, should be how all video games should work.
Like, there's an entire class.
If there is not a way for me to appropriately buy the video game, I should be able to pirate it.
There's an entire like school of thought in video game preservation. It's like, how do we preserve video games that were online only and had servers which no longer exist? There needs to be an end-of-life plan for online video games. This is a whole, like, class of video game preservation. There are whole, like, activist groups on this topic. I know some of them.
I mean, just in general, I think, like, copyright-wise, like, copyright's dumb. Or at least the way it's been mishandled by, well, mostly Disney.
Well, a lot of that is Disney's fault, but also, like, it depends. Every country has their own copyright laws, or lack thereof. And so it's a very complicated and nuanced topic that changes vastly depending on what country you're talking about. In this case, we're talking about American copyright law because...
That's where we...
Well, also, like, Korean? It's complicated because, of course, Paragon Studios and Cryptic Studios, the studios who created this game, were American, but NCSoft is like a Korean outfit.
Your friend's over here.
Oh, over here. Okay. Sorry, I'm not very smart today. Oh, hi.
Smart.
You don't attack me? Who are you? What do you want from me? I am here to help you. I have not been called James in a very long time. I have taken to calling myself Noble Savage, or at least that's what the others here call me. You are here to help me? To what end? To fight back against Neuron, against what they did to you. Praetor Barry? He has done nothing to me. Why do you say that? Don't you remember the experiments? Experiments? No, I don't remember. Too much. Too much. No. I know who you are. You're just like the others that attacked me. That say these lies. You're part of the Resistance. The ones that did this to me. Hold on. The Resistance didn't do this to you. Neuron did. I will not be fooled by your words. Hold on. Someone has been very lied to. Although it's unclear who was lied to. Was it us or was it him?
Are we just leaving the mission?
Well, I'm just getting ambushed, so... And apparently, I don't know, it's just like they're still ambushing me.
There is a mission complete, we can leave.
Yes. I'm kind of curious to see if I can survive. Okay, there's another wave of attackers coming in.
Considering how much healing we both have, I wouldn't be surprised if we could survive.
Yeah, we're both bots masterminds, and we both have a lot of healing between us.
Yeah.
Watercress has... is it empathy as a secondary?
Yeah.
Okay, there goes my end. I just had an end crash. But the waves seem to have stopped. I got XP for all those waves.
Yeah, of course we did. Alright.
Okay. Cool. By the way, welcome in Hard Zacharias over on Cat's channel. Alright. Let's see. That was the James Noble mission. So James Noble freaked out, huh? Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Guy's been living with monsters all this time. He probably doesn't trust anyone. That's understandable. You know he was married? Jennifer Noble. Speak with Jennifer Donner, James Noble's ex-wife. Okay. I now have 2 level 19 quests. One is for the test facility that you also have.
You want to do that one?
Let's do... I just want to do yours, because it's the higher level one.
Okay.
Because, you know, I'm now a level behind you. Oh, wait. Am I? Yeah. I'm 19. I'm a level behind you.
I'm 21. 2.
Oh, 2 levels behind you. Okay. The nice thing about, like, the whole City of Heroes system is, like, the way exemplaring and sidekicking work is, like, it doesn't really matter so much if we're different levels. It just sort of compensates in the background.
Yeah.
It scales things up or down as necessary. So it's one of the cool things about this game.
No, but yeah, as far as getting all of the day jobs, on my main, who is technically villain side, I have now switched over to hero side with the bird to start unlocking those day jobs.
Does this mean... But don't you... Like, will you actually play blue side, though?
I'm just getting the day jobs from blue side.
You didn't answer my question, though.
I'm not opposed to playing blue side.
Oh. Oh, you just went to the mission. Okay. Yeah. After spawning a whole bunch of Circle of Thorns mages?
Yeah.
Okay.
You spawn them and then you run away so that you don't have to fight them.
Okay.
There's this thing called anniversary tokens. I'm gathering. It's very simple.
Oh, okay. You have a buddy here named Crow.
You will continue down this way. I'll head down the service corridor and plant the ones.
Okay.
Yay, terrorism.
Yay, terrorism!
Alright, security is disabled. You two can proceed.
Remember, this is a fascist regime. We're anti-fascist resistance.
Hey, I got nothing wrong with a little bit of terrorism.
Anti-fascist resisty. Yeah. We are doing resisty against the fash. We are anti.
Is it me or is this too easy? Yeah, you got a point there, friend.
Yeah, and nobody's tried to shoot at us once.
That can't possibly be normal.
It's your mission, so I'm going to let you click the glowies.
And it's not like we're not... It's not like we're a stealth character here. We have, like, 12 bots among the two of us.
To be fair, I do, because I'm /dark, I do have a stealth aura.
Oh, okay.
They technically can't see me, but they can see you and your bots. And it's your mission. But I'm also sharing my stealth aura, so when you're near me, they can't see you.
God, that would be horrifying. Just, like, walking down the street and then suddenly 12 robots appear out of nowhere.
And, like, two, like, mastermind people, superpower guys just pop out of nowhere. Who's asking?
Do you need cards?
Oh, throw cards at each other? Hang on. Let me throw my cards back at you. There you go. I'm fully expecting us to get ambushed at some point here.
Oh, 100%. Do-do-do. Where are you?
It's right here. Right in front of me.
V-10. You did that in my channel.
I did that in your chat to see what would happen. And yeah, it doesn't do anything. But if I do it in my chat, it works. Experiment confirmed.
Why am I blind? Where's the glass Chloe? There you are. On the support beam. Defeat person. Stop the intruders! Intruder alert!
Ah, Colonel DeRay.
Respectfully, you still shouldn't have let us do it. Place a bunch of bombs. That still was a bad idea.
Yeah. Again, I suspect we've been double-crossed.
Right? You shouldn't be. We told you. Death is the end for us. You dear friends, I'd hurry if I were you.
Okay. Defeat Colonel DeRay. Isn't he, the field commander of the late General Aaron's Threat Response Battalion, Colonel Virgil Geray, is one of the most highly decorated officers of the Hamadan Wars. The TRB, nicknamed Tribe, was the only conventionally armed military force to achieve consistent victories over the DE. Geray has since been put in command of the latest and greatest of Praetoria Special Forces, the Imperial Defense Forces 2nd Battalion, composed entirely of soldiers from TRP. The 2nd Battalion was arguably just a rename of Duray's former command, with one exceptional difference. Every soldier in the battalion has been genetically re-engineered by Praetor Barry. Of course.
But your Kofi stream bot shows up.
Yeah, which is technically a different bot? My favorite thing is when the bots fight with each other.
Yeah. Look, he's running away.
Should probably pay more attention to my bots. Oh, end crash. Here comes the end crash. Yep. Two more drones down.
Normal user account, stream elements, and Kofi should look identical. The best reason I have in mind is that it specifically blocks stream elements messages.
Interesting.
Mission complete. Didn't you accidentally time out stream elements in my channel the other day?
Yeah, I undid it.
You undid it.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Maybe it didn't get fully fixed?
That's possible. Do you see stream elements as a bot in your chat?
I was just gonna go check that.
Yeah, check your, 1 second. I see it.
Okay.
It's in your chat. It's there. Try typing. Actually, you know what? I can do this. Bang commands. Actually, no. Bang command. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Those are all commands that Stream Element says are available in your channel.
Yeah, and it's not.
And notice how the list is different in my chat than yours.
Weird.
Also, some of those I have actually disabled. Wait a minute. That's the Mix It Up list. When it's being said by the streamer, not by Stream Elements bot, it's being said by Mix It Up.
Weird. But thank you for the follow, Aventuli.
Oh. Yay! More trends friends. Oh, new box. I should probably get my bots back out.
Yeah, you click the box and then you run away.
But, what if I want to fight them?
You can do that.
Circle of Thorns mages.
The stream element message is not shared in cross chat. Actually,
yeah.
But stream elements can post in my chat. It did.
It did. Okay. Yeah. The bot is in your chat. Yeah, this has actually been kind of one of the things I've been trying to figure out is the relationship between the Stream Elements bot and the Mix It Up bot. Because Mix It Up does not actually have a bot in your chat. It's literally just running commands through the desktop client. Damn, Helix and Crow have been captured. If we don't get them back, they'll crack. Okay. Meet with Crow. Yeah, I mean, that's the Crusader storyline. They're being held in Lambda sector, not the easiest place to get into. However, if there are two people who can get in and out of there, it's Tunnel Rat and Splice. So we're going to break into Lambda sector. Okay.
breaking the Lambda sector.
And you have this mission too, right?
Part 3. Snatching.
Yeah,
Lab.
rescue. Yeah.
Do you want me to read it, or are you going to? Did you just read all of that?
I had rescue comrades in Lambda sector. It's the next thing from Calvin Scott.
Yeah.
Okay. You can read it. My
Collab
voice
will
is
lead
still
you to the subterranean perimeter of Lambda sector. From there, Splice will teleport you to the facility. Tenrat can find him. Splice can deactivate the security measures in place. And, well, I'm pretty sure you know what your role is in the rescue mission. Just remember, if you can't escape with them, leave with no one alive to talk, even yourself. Damn. Hardcore.
This is technically true, Abatuni. Technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. Okay, do we have the same mission now?
You should.
Rescue comrades in Lambda sector. Okay, so I'm going to select... Okay, it's in underground. Where is it telling me to go for this? I think I just need to go to underground. Underground access... B. So for those who are not familiar with this game, these zones have two halves. The above ground, the surface version, and the underground. So we're going into the underground part of the city here. And this part is not a door mission, it's an actual zone. I can tell because I'm looking at the minimap and I can see I'm in the underground. So this time I shouldn't have the problem that I had earlier. This way.
Yep.
I love the wall graffiti in Pretoria. It's great. It's one of my favorite things about Pretoria is gold site zones. All right, I'm at the door.
Sorry, navigating can be a bitch down here.
Yeah, just a bit.
Shall we?
By all means.
Splice busts herself in an access panel attempt to compose you. Conrad is the transest superhero name ever.
Mm-hmm. I smell Helix up ahead.
Splice here, finally some peace and quiet. Grenade!
They're tough, I'll give them that. But not tough enough. Tougher than your typical PPD.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I need to rename you.
To what?
Well, my battle drones are all named Fluffy and a number. 1, 2, and 3. I don't think I'm high enough level to have the second protector bot yet. Yeah. And I don't have the big ultimate bot yet, because I'm too low level.
I know why, but it's really annoying that you can't heal the maintenance drone.
Oh, I just leveled up and that killed all of my bots.
Whoops.
Okay. My level changed. You gotta love that. Okay. There we go.
Sensors tangled. I smell a seer. We better hurry.
How do sensors detect that?
She smells it. Is she a rat? Because she's a furry. As we all know, furries can do anything.
Furries control the internet.
Yeah.
Because we run the internet. The internet would cease to function without furries running it. That's just the rules.
Why are there so many furries in tech?
Well, it's a function of a lot of us were around when the net first started, tend to be very intelligent, tend to work in IT or technology related fields. And it's sort of a symbiosis thing because, of course, a lot of them in these very high-end tech jobs make a bunch of money, which then becomes disposable income that they can spend on silly things like fursuits.
Okay, but what's weird is animated emotes work in my chat, and we are using the same extension.
Why would they not? Wait, what? Hang on.
This has been an issue for a little bit.
Hang on. I'm going to pull out some animated emotes.
We are using bubble chat.
Oh, Bubble Chat doesn't seem to support the animated emotes for some reason.
But it does on my channel.
I don't understand why it doesn't on mine. I think I've got, like, a version mismatch or something?
It might be
Stream Elements Bubble Chat? No, it's something different. It's not Stream Elements. If there's another... I'm actually shopping around for different options for the chat renderer for the stream. So, like, if people have better ideas for, like, a renderer for the chat for the stream that actually supports animated emotes or other fun things like using icons for profile pictures, I would actually be in favor of that. My big thing is I want the pronouns to show up in the chat. That was the reason I started using it, is because I want to be able to see the pronoun.
Yeah.
The default, that's actually what ours does. I mean, you're in my Discord, right, Avatuni? Go in there, send me a link. I'll take a look. Yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I wanted to show the pronouns, but the one that I'm using now does not have the animated like emotes, and I'd really like that. But yeah, the reason we used this thing was I want to be able to see the pronouns. I do have preview on all friends chat website. Yeah, just send me some links in the Discord. I will take a look after stream because yeah, I'm open to changing it.
But it works on mine, which is the funny thing.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't. I am dumb today, okay? My brain not working
Look,
today.
being smart is for ugly people.
What? I feel like you're making comments about me now.
No. That's not... It's a weird bimbo thing.
This is a joke.
It is a bimbo joke thing. Where you're
Oh.
like, look, being smart is for ugly people.
Oh.
I'm just a bimbo. Think about it like that. That's what I'm doing here. I am not commenting on your intelligence.
Okay.
Also, it's a way to make... Because if I make things into a joke, I'm a lot more likely to say it a bunch. And I think it's when I think something's funny.
It's an autism thing where it's like I'm not sure if something's a bit or not.
Mitha, you know me. Everything's always a bit.
Hmm. This is your mission. I'm following you, by the way. There was a door we could open in that last room, by the way.
Yeah. Do DM me if it seems nice if there's an extension doesn't have full scope. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's just my current scope is I want it to show the pronouns, and these layouts have somewhat limited space on the side there for the chat. It would be nice. It does need to be readable as possible, particularly if people are on a touch screen, like a phone.
Yeah.
Well, I could talk about the schedule. Today, me and Kat are hanging out until we, I guess, until we get tired and want to stop, really. And,
Oh wait, is this something that you've made, Aventuni?
oh, did you make it?
You're one of the devs?
I'm one of the devs. Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, that is one of my issues is like it is kind of a cramped space over there on the side panel.
I mean, if you don't like it, you can ask.
Ask Gavin to
Silver.
get in. Well,
Obviously, it's gonna take the boy a minute because he's, you know.
he's literally recovering from gender confirming surgery right now. I don't think the lad's going to be able to get to any adjustments anytime soon.
Yes, I'm
Like-
just saying if you want to ask him when he is recovered.
Well, my thinking is I want to try implementing it and see how it looks, see if it's readable. If it's readable, it'll work just fine. I have to actually, like, put all the bits together and try it and see how it looks.
As of right now, it wouldn't be readable. Can you not mess with the font size?
I could cut the PFP to make it more compact. So one of the things we try and focus on here is it's Crow, he's a traitor. Yeah, we kind of figured that out. Okay, so a number of our friends are disabled in like one way or another. And so as a result, one of our focuses between us is we try and like make our stuff as disability friendly as we possibly can.
Yeah.
So that's why the focus on readability.
That's why we have closed captioning on our videos through Twitch.
Yeah, over on our so we have a secondary channel that we share between the four of us. Trans XBT TRPG. It's where we do trans tabletop games, and we do live closed captioning. In fact, actually, Avatuni, you might know something about this question. So we have a problem in that we use live captioning to try and like live caption as we're recording. But the problem is we're using a secondary system to capture and separate the audios and then caption it, which is just Video Ninja. And the problem is it keeps going senile and forgetting to actually work while we're using it. And so we're looking for alternatives to Video Ninja to try and separate the audios and caption them. So if you have any ideas on that, we are actively looking for other solutions on that as well.
I don't think this is the way out. This is
I think this is the way here. This is the way. Yeah, we went completely different directions.
Huh?
Okay, you went towards the marker, I think.
Yeah, I'm finishing the quest.
Okay. The marker points out.
Yeah.
Escape with Helix. Okay. So you're escaping with the person. Got it. Okay.
Pro was
Yeah,
a
it's
traitor?
real-time captioning, but it's a little more complicated than that because essentially there are multiple different, there's like 4 to 5 different audio sources, but that are people talking, and they need to be real-time captioned in OBS in order to record and or stream it.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
I mean, we need to take a break here.
Do you want to take a break? Do you need to take a break?
Yeah, running a quick ad break.
Okay.
Here.
Okay. I'll look into what it looks like currently.
Welcome back.
It would really help if I clicked the right button.
Sometimes.
Oh, I'm doing so good today.
You're doing your best, Ethan. That's
I'm
what
doing
counts.
my best. I'm doing my best. I'm having a hard time today. Okay, I should probably train up and let me see what Calvin Scott has to say. Crow was a traitor? Yeah.
That changes everything. He's been with us for months. He knew way too much. We've got dozens of moving topside to attack Neuron's Reach and the PPD. It's on their way right now. Watercrest Poke Route. We have no choice but to meet them on the head of the tunnels. The goo, the cupcakes, maybe maybe green troops. But they know these tunnels better than anyone. As far as the PPD is aware, they're all on the offensive. We're going to change that. Attack the PPD tunnels. There's only 2 approaches they could be taking to get here. Crow knew that this route through Junction 221 was the best path in, so that's likely where the forces coming through. We'll devote our main body of troops there and a small rear guard here in Junction 117. The reinforcements can arrive, and we can completely cut them off. Watercrest Poke Route, I need you in the front lines with our heavy barrels. In such tight confines, their armor-piercing shells will cut the PPD down in dozens. You gotta hold the line. Okay.
Okay, so it's hold the line.
Yes.
Okay.
Go level up.
Oh, go level up?
You need to level up, right?
Yeah, I'll go talk to Ghost Widow. I mean Belladonna. Oh, other way.
I might have something that works. Need to test the reliability first. Awesome.
God. It's so nice to know somebody who's actually a developer. Yeah, I'm a network engineer, so it's like all of this stuff, it's a bit outside of my knowledge. I don't claim to be an expert, so it's like it's nice to actually know somebody who can actually like get into the meat and potatoes of this stuff.
You just do programming and know how computers work in theory. That's valid.
Work in theory, exactly. Exactly, in theory. Resistance hub. Oh, I went the wrong way. Because I read the map wrong. Yeah, I'm a network engineer. I know about moving the packets through the intertubes.
I also have a level up.
I program switches.
Kinky.
And then I make that joke over and over again about, I'm a switch, damn it.
You're valid.
Okay, I need to go that way. Okay.
It's like, I understand why this is annoying to navigate, but God, is it
It's
annoying.
it's that way on purpose, because it's like, pick up tar patch.
Assault bot.
I think I'm gonna pick up Darkest Night. You've been sent a covert text message by Steven Sheridan. I received your information from Calvin Scott. Oh, got a free Taylor session for hitting level 20.
Nice.
Alright. Now, gonna actually head for the mission.
I get the big boy now.
The big boy?
I have the assault bot.
What level?
22.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm still 2 levels behind you. Going into the door mission. Beat stick.
Why do I always end up as tech support? It's because you know things about computers. That's
I'm sorry.
what Mitha is, too.
Yeah, it's what I wind up doing in our group, Trans XP TRPG, because of course, like, I'm the one that knows about how to solve these things. Like, every single time Silver's router stops routing, I'm just like, you need to go reboot your router. Because it's like, oh, it's dropped off the network again. And now it's not, you know, my model's not animating. I'm like, okay, well, you need to go reboot your router again.
What is the name of the Batman butler?
Alfred?
Alfred, yeah.
Alfred Pennyworth. Yeah, exactly, Abatini.
Well, it's Alfred Pennyworth, because that's how many letters I got.
Or you could just go with Alfred.
Pennyworth is funnier to me.
Okay. Go with what's funnier. Chat, remind me to get something to eat.
Hey, Mitha, go get something to eat.
I can't, I'm streaming right now. I meant, like... Okay.
Do you need to go cook food, or do you have food to reheat?
I mean, I've been mostly just eating leftovers today.
If you have leftovers, you can reheat. Go reheat some leftovers.
I don't know that I got anything else.
I'll entertain the chat by running around in circles.
No, actually go and do the mission.
Okay. Stop the loyalist forces.
Ah,
Aren't you supposed to be getting food?
okay. Here. I can do that. Now I will do that. Give me a second.
Did you read Watercress?
No, keep doing the mission.
This is blank, 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 blank. Are you just following me? That's funny. Yes,
Okay.
we have permission to breach Tunnel A9.
How are we supposed to remind you then?
Are you reheating foods?
I have grabbed one of my little Vicky meal packs
Good.
that are we get them specifically for when my blood sugar crashes.
Gotcha. Food is actually a good idea. BRB, yeah.
Yes, we are very big on the self-care here. Because it's like when you're a bunch of trans girls, or just trans people in general, it's like, if you don't take care of yourself, who the hell will?
Reinforcements are arriving. Commence the mop-up. No, don't you go taking damage on me. Where are you? Oh, we're in different areas, that's why. Yeah.
They're spawning waves,
Gotcha.
and they seem very interested in my face.
It is a very pretty face.
Your bots aren't doing anything, they're just sitting there.
Alright. Yay! We killed all the police!
Another wave. Did we actually complete the mission, though?
Yes.
It says we did. So what the hell happened? I'm very confused about, like, the actual, like, storyline, what happened there.
We turned...
We turned back the loyalists for now. We're starting plans for an evacuation, but there's something I need you to do. We need to take out the traitor.
Yeah. Crow, he's got too much sensitive information, and there's no telling how much the Loyalists know about. This is why we operate in independent cells. I didn't think it'd be Crow. Damn. While I'm warning our allies and of any compromises in security that might be exposed by this betrayal, I need you to hunt Crow down. We've got a few leads on where he could be, but I have reason to believe he is neuron technologies unlimited. Hunt down Crow. Do you remember the Blood Widow Dahlia? Well, I secured a loan from Arachnos. She's agreed to help us with our problem, and I want you to work with her. Be careful, Crow's a capable fighter, that much is obvious. But if he managed to hide his true motives from Devore and a half-mother other psychics, there's no telling what he's truly capable of. Fair?
So, Devore... head of the Carnival of Light in this dimension. Very powerful psychic with the resistance.
Yes.
Generally screens out traitors so that this stuff sort of doesn't happen in the resistance. It's kind of concerning if this guy was able to get past Devore.
Welcome back. Hope food was good.
Welcome back. Yeah, we were just saying, we're very big on the self-care thing here because, you know, a bunch of trans people, it's like, if we don't take care of ourselves, who the heck will?
Exactly. Why does the maintenance drone despawn? It's so annoying.
We have an Arachnos... Blood Widow Dahlia, an actual Arachnos agent.
Have a card. Someone's named... The hero name is Garlic Bread, and that's amazing. Excuse me, could you hold this?
Home companion. God, that has some gross implications.
What?
For clockwork.
Ah, yes.
It's like, gross.
Home
Hi, Pyro Style. Hi, Azure. How was work?
I hope you had good works. I said I hope you had good works for
Yes. How you doing, Azure? Should have grabbed more drinkables.
Blink.
I just realized I'm out of 2 types of my drinkables.
Do you need to pause and get Dwink?
All I have to do is put you on follow.
Okay.
And she will continue to autocast on your target. 1 sec, I'll get a drink. Okay. I'm back.
Welcome
I got a new drink.
As gay people, we must have at least 2 drinks. It is the law.
Oh, if only. Repair companion. I don't know how to feel about all of these robots being referred to as companions.
As a robot girl enjoyer.
As a robot girl enjoyer. That just, it has some gross implications. Which, knowing the developers of this game was absolutely intended to make you feel uncomfortable. 100% intended. Because, you know, the whole idea is, like, everything about Nova Praetoria and, like, Deutropos and everything make you feel uncomfortable. It's like you're dealing with a fascist regime. Oh, there he is. There's the boy.
There's so much collision. Yes. Nine ordinance. Cool. Wait, is this actually fascist or extremely authoritarian?
Extremely authoritarian in this case would be more accurate because, like, you'd have to start drilling down into the details of, like, how you differentiate the two on a definitional basis.
Doesn't this game also have, like, literal, actual, like, German fascists?
Not on Gold side. They were wiped out by the Devouring Earth, but over on the regular, like, Prime Earth, yeah. Because, like, the same World War II history with the Nazis actually happened there.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, some remnants still hang out. Like, there was a faction of the Nazis that survived, a fifth column. They actually called themselves the Fifth Column. There were some power struggles, some internal shifts, and, like, some you know, power getting swapped around. They reorganized under the name the Council.
Yeah.
But it's like the same roots are still there.
Crow's betrayal was only discovered because of you. It's not for you. The Loyalists could have easily won this day. You may not realize it now, but the history books for tomorrow will look back at this moment and name you. Your name will be a chapter, like it or not. You're a freedom fighter, whether it's for yourself or others, it does not matter. What matters is whatever oppression and injustice may appear, you strike it down. Available missions. We've got a military edge, but Crow's betrayal has weakened us politically. Our supporters within the Magistrate Council have been outed. We gained ground only one front to lose it another. Our supporters in the Magistrate Council are no longer of any use to us. I have them moved into tunnels for their own safety. In response, I want you to plant bombs beneath the government building where the remaining loyalist magistrates are currently in meeting. I can't have any support in the council, and neither will Cole. Damn.
Fair. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of down with this.
Hmm? Oh wait, was it there?
Was it?
No.
No, it's in a completely different section. Yeah,
It
it's
says it's single player though, which is
yeah, it says single player, so we might wind up in different instances on this one. Too many players in your team to begin the active mission. So we have to do this one solo.
okay.
So essentially, the leadership of Praetoria is under a superpowered individual, Emperor Cole, who is this world's version of Statesman. Sort of think of a Superman analog, except the origins come from a different source. The powers come from a different source. But anyway,
Well, this is a surprise. We've been ordered to avoid combat, so I'll make you an offer instead. You aid me in this mission assigned to me by the Emperor himself to lure out the devouring earth to attack the magistrates allied with Calvin Scott. There will be an example of the world that only Emperor Cole can truly protect us. Prove your loyalty to Cole, and I'll simply forget whatever plans you had for Cole's allies. Do we have a deal? Fuck no. Aid the resistance. With the resistance sympathizers and the Magistrate Council hiding, Calvin fought to kill all the loyalists and straits, thus even the playing field. This is the final moral choice in the Crusader storyline.
so it's basically you have a chance to like change your path. You can become, you know, you can switch back to the fascist side, or you can stay a resistance member.
Resisty. I gained the resistance member badge.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we supposed to plant bombs? I'm confused.
Next time I'll be gunning for you. Yeah, right. You do that, buddy. I guess that's why it's a solo mission. You have to make that choice.
Yeah.
6 bombs to arm.
I guess the question is would you blow up the White House in Minecraft? And I suppose I would blow up the White House in Minecraft, you know?
You know, in a video game, in a fictional universe.
Yeah. Parody, parody,
Yeah.
parody.
Well, yeah.
Yay!
I hear the thing going bwong bwong, but I do not see the thing going bwong bwong.
We placed a pipe bomb. Yay!
Oh, it's the other side of the hall. I get it. All right, we should probably get back on team together, you know?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh yeah, that's been done. Ricochet has new missions. What do you want to do now?
Do you have any more missions you need to do?
I have one.
Which is that?
I mean, you should be able to see it.
This.
Jennifer Donner, James Noble's Neutropolis ex-wife. The Aaron Walker mission.
Okay.
You have team lead.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
I think that... Is that a talkie mission?
I don't know. I'm like, my barometer on these things is currently broken. Because it's like, I clearly do not remember the details of these missions. Wait, did I do a wrong turn again? I did. Finding your way in the underground is hard, but that's on purpose. It's supposed to be. This is by design. That's why the resistance hides down here.
To the Imperial City.
Costuming. Okay. Mr. Scott himself.
I have some large and medium salvaged or inspirations to sell. So I'm gonna go quickly do that. You need to talk to him. It says literally speak, so I'm assuming that'll be a speak mission. Are you looking for? Are you doing right now?
I'll be honest. I need to go topside to try and figure out this mission.
Do you have a long range teleporter?
No.
Or any fast traveling?
I don't think I've got any fast traveling. CADS VT? Oh, come on. Or trans girls, all right. Hell yeah. Trans tubers. That's the word Rika Reedman taught me this week. Trans tubers. Other trans VTubers. This is my new word for the week. I'm told there are Discords where trans tubers hang out, but they're very closed off and like invite only. I don't know. I haven't found any of them yet. I've heard they are a thing that exists. Oh yeah, it's just a talk to someone out in the world mission. Hi, Jennifer.
I'm doing a
Oh,
capitalism.
it's pointing at this truck. Interesting. Yeah, I have a door mission.
I'm heading back to Neuropolis. I mean, regardless, I can get you, what's it called? Ouroboros. Although that doesn't work on this side, actually.
Yeah, I don't have an Oro portal either on this character.
Here, take a portal. It won't work, but that'll unlock it at least.
No, it doesn't. It literally doesn't.
How the fuck did I... It said does not react to your presence, right?
Yeah.
You should...
But it doesn't unlock it either.
You don't see it in your powers?
Nope.
Huh?
It doesn't show up in the powers list. At all.
Do you have a...
It does not do anything.
How did I get it then?
I do not know.
It's in fast travel? Do you have the fast travel accolade?
No, why would I have that?
Basically, it's just a combination of all the teleport powers.
Right, and I don't have any.
Okay. Because you haven't done any, what are they called, the things? Let's get all the bots out. Shall we? The way they jump into the missions is always so funny, especially when they miss. The PPD is preoccupied fighting these oddly dressed combatants. You'll have to be careful not to get caught in the crossfire.
If you care, that is. Oh, they're longbow. They're longbow. The PPD are fighting the longbow.
Alright, we got all the bots out.
Funny, they're longbow.
Alright, the mission says to go over here. It's your mission, though, so. It's right here, the mission marker.
Hmm? You made a turn somewhere. I did not.
I'm just following the marker. That's not good.
Hey, Powers Division. Good thing you showed up. Don't know who those freaks in tights are, but they're packing some lethal weapons. One of them pierced right through my shoulder, ripped through it. You think it's resistance? Explain. James is alive.
Mission complete. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Didn't have to kill anybody.
Unfortunate. Meet once more with James Noble. Right over here.
This one looks like a door mission.
Yeah. Standing at the end of the hall. The side it causes devices in his chest a dark grim red. Did you speak to him?
I wasn't sure. Show the badge. The photo is family. He attacks me. Okay. Okay, he's willing to work with us. Okay. Attack Neuron Secret Lab.
Oh, look, box. Bravely run away, Sir Robin. The sound of battle in the distance. James notable for here, Pearlbear's lab was known with anger.
More of these guys.
Yeah. Well, that's concerning.
I suspect our friend may have gotten here before us.
Yeah. Now, I haven't read the whole book, only basic snippets, but according to the doctrine of fascism, i.e. what the founders of fascism believe, fascism is essentially a nation that can only exist by the virtue of its state, and thus any force the nature in the nation is not part of the state is inherently against the nation. It is important to note that this is really about nations and countries or empires. It did, after all, come at a time when nationalism was still seen as good compared to the religion or communism, for example. Interesting. You hear me though?
Yes. I'm shooting through the doorway.
You just gotten a little quiet, so I was like, making sure everything was okay.
That is a fair thing to check.
you click open the door.
Okay, done. Well, this is different.
Bunch of dead cops.
Oh, yeah, our friend got here before us.
Do you want to... Are you reading?
Yeah.
Okay.
Left up big time. Put this code inside of his device. Just whipped it up 2 seconds ago. Hook him to the emergency teleport system the Resistance has in the underground. He'll need some work to be patched up afterwards, but it'll save his life. James, I can save you, but it means you'll be part of the Resistance. The Resistance. I thought they were the ones who sought to destroy our city, but now perhaps some of them can help. Take down people like Praetor Barry, who care nothing for this city. Very well, I will join the Resistance. Link him up. We saved him.
Yay.
Retrieve data on Praetor Barry's project and defeat Maelstrom. So, Buddy Boy is here. Buddy Boy is here.
It's also why National Socialism is more like a cousin of fascism, since they're more focused on race than the nation, one directly stemming from nationalist movement and other Vaukish movement.
And this is why I'm sort of like stepping back from this conversation, because like I don't pretend to be an expert on this stuff.
I'm just reading off what Nexi is saying.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Maelstrom. Hey, it's Nox.
Hey, Noxus.
Hey, how's it going, Nox? How's it going, boy? Boy? How's it going, friend?
I do want to say I merely have a morbid curiosity when it comes to this stuff, and extremely against all of it, just to be clear, of course.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with learning more about it, especially when it comes to actually like understanding the definitions between things like fascism and authoritarianism. I don't think there's anything wrong with learning more to understand better the differences. I get that. I'm not criticizing that at all. It's so hard for me to get online while you're streaming lately. I'm so happy. I'm happy to actually be here. Why not? I'm glad to see you. It's nice to hang out with you. We do tend to like be up at different hours, so it's like that's why we often don't like get to hang out much. I hope everything's going all right in your life. I've been having a lousy day. So like me and Kat are hanging out. We're playing a video game together just to try and like, you know, calm down. Like a lot of stuff went wrong today.
Alright. And after this,
I love this game. The character creation is so fun. I'm sorry you've been having a hard time. So we're over on Gold Side right now. We're, doing some of the Gold Side missions. Yeah, we actually do really enjoy playing this game. We just don't really do it very much.
Yeah.
And so, when there were some problems with the Cult of the Lamb stuff today, Kat's like, what are some other things that we could do together? And this is one of the things on the list. So it's like, yeah, this is what Kat felt like playing, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
I may have made way too many characters in this game.
Yeah.
Both on live and on Homecoming. Way too many. Yeah, but if I seem less giggly than usual, that's why. Like, I accidentally deleted our Cult of the Lamb save. The one we were using on the stream. Which means we have to start over. This led to me having an anxiety attack immediately. Because I was trying to load the save, not delete the save.
Even though it is what it is and things happen.
Yeah.
They're just
Trying to convince my chat to let us watch movies in VR chat instead of me streaming tonight, so I get it. Sometimes things are harder than usual. Yeah. Like, I've been doing a bunch of video editing for our VTM show, and, like, the 15th episode, oh my god, something went wrong with the recording, and I've been having nothing but trouble trying to get it fixed. You helped James Noble join the Resistance and found out about Project Olympian. I didn't say this about many people, but I gotta say you do a better job than I could. Don't get cocky. I just figured out how I could do it better. Just kidding. We're good friends. Anyway, this whole Olympian project sounds pretty horrifying, don't you think? There's no way the Resistance could hold out against an army of Coles. Not without support, but that explains why Barry is so gung-ho on creaking these things out. I did some digging and found out that James Noble is resting in one of the Resistance hubs in the underground. They got all the bullets out of him. It's pretty shocking. I can't believe the guy took a bullet to the head and survived. Now that the Resistance has him, you and me on their side, I think Cole ain't gonna stand a chance against us. Well, at least till my brain pops. I'm good until then. Oh yeah, you don't need to worry about me getting those meds. You have bigger fish to fry than fixing the brain of a hacker. I'll do what I can in the meantime to help you guys out. Speaking of which, I got some chick trying to talk to me in my mind. She's saying that she wants to talk to you. You mind opening yourself? She can do that. I really don't like having somebody else's voice in my head. Okay.
New contact?
Who's that? Huh. So when I go and I look for new contacts, there's a whole bunch of psychics in the list. I have no idea which one it's supposed to be. There's Trina first. And pretty much all of them are Carnival of Light. There's...
Doesn't he normally introduce you to somebody, though?
Yeah, but he didn't. He didn't introduce me to somebody. Doorman, Mistress Eva, and Nadia.
I don't think that's connected to this, I imagine. I'd be shocked.
I have to go and check the wiki to figure out who the actual next contact in this chain is supposed to be, because I didn't get one. I didn't get another contact. I've got Dr. Steven Sheridan and Ricochet, who apparently has another story mission for me. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think I should do here?
Well, let's check the wiki, see what
Okay.
his next mission is supposed to be.
Okay. The guy's name was Aaron Walker.
Also, I need to run an ad break on Twitch.
Oh, yeah. 3 minutes until me on mine too. All right, let's take a 5-minute be right back. Run an ad. Be right back. All right, guys.
Yeah, boy.
Going live. Boom. Sorry about that. I was just waiting until Cat got back. All right, what do we want to do? So I figured out who the talky girl in his head was. That was Penelope, and I've out-leveled that, so I can't go and do that one.
What else is there to do on Gold Side? Because you said there were Gold Side missions, right?
Like, I have lots of contacts that I could go and pick up. I could start. And I've got 2 contacts that I could go and get missions from right now. Ooh. And you've also got your 10 bazillion missions. So it's like, what do you want to do?
Well, you said you wanted to explore more Gold Side stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that.
I should also probably train up. It says I leveled again. Oh, good. Banished Pantheon.
Because I have the Dr. Stephen Sheridan mission, which brings us to Primal Earth.
Okay, I have that contact.
But that'll bring us out of Gold Side.
Yeah, that takes us away from here.
And you wanted to do some of the stuff that put... What level? What is the new Gold Side stuff you were talking about?
It's basically all the First Ward stuff.
Okay, so it is the First Ward stuff.
Because, like, back when I played over on Gold Side, back when it was on live, First Ward wasn't even a thing that existed. That came later. Like, when this first came out, it ended here in Neutropolis. I've literally done nothing in First Ward.
Gotcha.
And when I click Find Contact, there are so many options, and they're all in First Ward.
Okay.
Vickers, Trina First, like all of this Carnival of Light stuff, Road Flare, Doorman, Mistress Eva, Nadia, all like level 20 contacts.
Okay.
Over in First Ward.
Well, I'm working on the one that I'm the furthest on is Nadia. So do you want to do that one, and then we can do that together?
Well, it's up to you. What do you want me to? If you want, I can pick up any of those.
I guess it's
if you are
the one we could also do one I haven't started, which would put us at the same level.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay. Doorman's the first on the alphabet. Let's do that one.
Okay, teleport to contact. Boom. Amazing. Bye. Okay. Avatune. I'm not sure what happened.
They were saying they were going to slap.
Oh, to slap. That makes sense. That makes sense. Carnival has need of your help. The Resistance, perhaps even all of Praetoria, are in grave danger. What danger do you speak of? It has become a nexus point of chaos. If that chaos is allowed to take root, then there may be nothing in this world other than that. You have to stop it. The conspiracies are true. First Ward is a place that does not exist for your average Praetorian citizen. It is a place where those who upset the status quo of Praetoria are taken to disappear. This is why some call it nowhere. You have come to me before not because of loyalties, but because you were strong enough to change the tide before it's too late for us all. What makes you think those loyal will help us? Okay, let's go. I need you to talk to Jester. He has been in First Ward longer than anyone. It said that when the second person came to First Ward, they asked Jester where they were, and he said, nowhere. You will hear many such tales in your travels throughout the destroyed city. Many of them are wild speculation, but any of them could be hiding the truth about the chaos. Does that mean we're technically outside Pretoria? Find Meredith and the shadowed paths. In First Ward, so I need to go top side. The Underground Explorer badge.
Whoops. Didn't mean to go to Night Ward here.
Which is in First Ward. I am still here in Neutropolis. And yes, it says I hit 21. So let me go talk to Nightstar. More slots, more slots, more slots. Okay, go to First Ward. Check the map. Which way is First Ward?
That's not weird at all.
Like, do I actually... I don't actually know how to get to First Ward.
You gotta go through one of the portals. Time for mission EP here. Have a nice rest in your next stream.
Yes. Have a good EP. Please do a heckin' self-care. What portal?
Okay, so open your map for me, please.
Okay. It's literally open.
Okay, go down to the bottom left.
Oh, the tunnel connection?
Yeah, the tunnel connection in the bottom left. I believe one of these is a portal.
Okay. So yeah, it is technically outside the city. Ah, Carnival of Light, guys.
Yeah, any of these circles, you'll.
Yeah, it takes you to Underground Imperial, First Ward, or Night Ward.
So we want First Ward, because that's where the quest is.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, I've never actually, like, really even been to this zone. Free Fire Zone. Interesting. So is this a PvP zone?
I don't know, to be perfectly honest. Welcome to the place that should not exist, Water. I am Meredith, a guide to the world between worlds. We are between worlds, half spirit, half material, yet still whole. The carnival, too, yet split in two, remains whole for now. The events of the Survivor compound have jeopardized the tenuous peace, which the First Ward has relied on for many years to merely survive. The Carnival of Light is now mirrored by the Carnival of War. Both seek the same, but their methodology is very different, violently different. As we speak, the Carnival War's actions starting to cut the last threads of sanity here. The First Ward, I beg of you to stop them before it is too late. The Carnival of War has trapped some survivor scavengers in the abandoned office not far from here. They seek to make an example of them in hopes that the people of the survivor compound will lay down their arms against the Carnival, but we all know that merely incite open conflict, stop the Carnival of War, and rescue the scavengers. Okay. That weird portal effect is crazy. Where have you gone?
I'm in the mission.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I guess you skipped while I was reading.
It's a bad habit.
Heavy aroma of mildew brings the heavy in the air. Alright, have a card.
Ah, Carnival of War. These are the enemy Carnival of Shadows, guys.
Lovers, damn, that's kind of gay.
And also, this tile set is different. I've never seen this tile set before.
So this is new for
This
both
sort of
us.
flooded office building.
Were you just not playing when this dropped, or?
So, this didn't exist when I was playing on live back in the release of City of Rogues,
Yeah.
or Going Rogue. I keep calling it City of Rogues. It's not actually called that. It was added later, and
You had moved on
I
from the
kind
game
of
then?
burned out and stopped playing for a bit when this came out, and just never actually got around to playing it, you know?
Gotcha.
I was taking a break at the time. It was the same thing with, like, some other things that came out round about the same time. The Behavioral Adjustment Facility, which is a raid in Neutropolis. I've also never done that. Because it's another one of those things that came out later. It was this sort of like this period between when I hit burnout and stopped playing for a bit, and then when the game got randomly taken down one day by NCSoft for no apparent reason. See, that was sort of the really shitty thing about NCSoft taking the game down. They didn't say, oh, well, we're going to take it down on this date, and so, like, have a good goodbye.
Yeah.
Have a last hurrah. They just one day pulled the plug, and that was it. They didn't warn anybody. They just, nope. We disbanded Paragon Studios, and that's it. I had a friend who worked there.
Hey, at least it's not being fired by tweet.
Yeah.
Which is a crazy ass statement.
Yeah, I had a friend who was working there at the time, and it's just one day, it was just like, and today I have no job. And the game is gone. Which happened randomly during a period of time in which I was taking a break from burnout. And so that's why I never actually got a chance to play this content.
What's the what?
So yeah, specifically, all of the stuff relating to First Ward is very new to me.
Where are the rest of the people?
I do not know. 4 scavengers to rescue. Must be in a different part of the building.
Yeah. There's no other
Yeah.
up.
Well, here's one of them. I don't know what Powers Division is doing out here, but thanks. Oh, here's another one. Captured scavenger. Guess I owe you one, eh? Let's check the other wing. Nobody up on this floor.
Maybe we missed some people on the downstairs.
Well, we missed them somewhere, because we got 2 to find. Check side rooms.
Yep, found some in here.
Well, my stealth field works. Got him.
Well, thanks, I guess. Return to Meredith. Make 'em away downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and homebound. You did excellent job there. But I'm afraid all you bought is some time. You'll need to speak to Mistress Nadia if you want to put an end to the hostilities. Where can I find her? Follow the shadowed path west to Nadia. You can find her outside the survivor compound, keeping watch from a vantage point, or her there are still her responsibility, even if you don't want to help her any longer. I'll go speak with her. Oh god.
I have a door mission here. I don't know if it,
You're doing the Dorman mission, right?
Oh no, it goes up to the roof. Okay, yeah, she's on the roof. Mistress of Fate. Oh, we got us a big old mess on our hands. The Carnival of Allentown Survivor Compound used to be great allies, and in the gumbo you make all the allies you can, believe you me. But something's strained that alliance lately, and the spirits say that we don't have much time to stitch it back together. See, the compound's leader, Monarch, he's gone a a bit broken in the old brain pan. Before the crazy got in him, the monarch was a good man and a strong leader. But then he started thinking some of my peoples in the carnival kidnapped his daughter. Problem is, the monarch doesn't have a daughter. Never has. But this didn't stop his mad thinking from issuing out an order to start arresting us carnies. And make a threadbare rug even more of an eyesore, a few of the carnival troopers surrendered to him, accepting the charges. And old Mistress Nadia here, she has no idea why. Listen, there's others in the carnival that just want to steamroll the compound, bringing war where I think finesse would fare us better right now. But I can only hold my more blood-minded brothers and sisters at bay for so long. I need someone to convince the monarch of the compound to let my carnival friends out of the stockade. That would be you, girl. Speak to Cheshire, gatekeeper, to get things moving. Okay. I have spoken to Mistress Nadia. Oh, it's your mission to talk to her. Gotcha.
So I have the task selected.
Okay.
It's telling me it's down here, even though...
Try now.
What? Oh, okay, so I've already advanced her quest. Because I don't see... I don't see the Dorman mission anymore. That's inactive.
So what I did was I left party.
Yeah. I don't even see that mission anymore.
I'm wondering if you had, like, one of my missions selected. That's why I did that. And that's why you were confused.
Invite to team.
Because I have enter First Ward and talk to Jester and talk to Billy Stick.
Because we were doing the Dorman missions, right?
Yes.
Do you still have more missions?
Enter First Ward and talk to Jester.
Alright.
I've also got another quest from Nadia now, because I literally just talked to Nadia, and she told me to talk to Billy Stick.
Gotcha. Where the
So,
here's the Dorman.
Here's Jester. The actors begin to take the stage. I'm Jester, and I welcome you to this patch of what we call home. The swirling vortex in the sky is less impressive during the... Oh, yeah, there is a swirling vortex in the sky, isn't there? I hadn't actually looked. Less impressive during the day, but the picture book history of the Hamadan Wars is well preserved in the ruins and continuing to play out even today. Not quite what you expected, huh? I already know about the Hamadan Wars. What about the ruins? Years ago, First Ward was attacked and nearly destroyed by Devouring Earth. Yeah, like most of, like, Praetorian Earth. The creatures were eventually pushed back and defeated. It was decided to abandon First Ward and rebuild Neutropolis. Yeah. Now, with the coming of the Vortex, the seeds of Hamadan renew their assault and colonization of the city. If they're allowed to take root here, then the city will be forever lost. About that, what is the swirling vortex in the sky? We have no idea. What I know is that when the vortex appeared, that's when First Word got very interesting. That's when the seeds of Hamadon started arriving, and when the people and the alliances that kept them civil started to disintegrate. What other dangers are there? What other dangers are there? The biggest threat is dust. Dust, I mean, I suppose it could be toxic. No. Dust. Dust. Dust stands for Dim-Witted Urban Strike Team, but my definition may be slightly skewed. Make no mistake, dust is dangerous. Few people encounter them and ever seen again. Dim-Witted Urban Strike Team?
Yeah.
As far as I've been able to determine, Dust is here to conduct live combat trading, using those exiled to First Ward as the most dangerous prey. They are an urban combat team. Their goal is to pacify urban areas by neutralizing all resistance, civilian or otherwise, and for now, they remain in the area designated the Free Fire Zone, but they do not make forays into the other regions of First Wars and rarely take prisoners. Dust is the reason why we created the Shadowed Paths. What are the Shadowed Paths? The Shadowed Paths are places where this world and the spirit world overlap. I don't know the specifics of how they were made or why they can exist, but I do know that it has to do with a weakening of the fabric between the realms of the living and the dead. The Shadowed Paths conceal those from them from the world of the living so that we can continue to be unseen by Dust and maintain communication throughout First Ward without fear of Dust interference. Still, it is not a perfect system and there are gaps. If you're mindful, however, you can get around unnoticed, as far as the Survivor Compound even. Survivor Compound? Look at it in the west of Eltontown. It is a stronghold from which civilization clings on against all odds. This is also the crux from which the chaos that threatens to undo all of us is manifesting. Mistress Nadia and the Carnival of Light has been overseeing the rapidly degrading situation. If you're to make a difference, it is with her that you must start. It is recommended that Shadow Pass you make your way to Nadia. Dust controls the territory. Speak with Meredith. She's the walker of the Shadow Paths and will show you the way. Well, I guess that explains why all my contacts in this zone are Carnival of Light. Find Meredith and the Shadowed Paths.
She's right here.
Hi, Meredith. Welcome to the place that should not exist. I am Meredith, a guide to the world between worlds. We are between worlds now, half spirit, half material, yet whole. The Carnival, too, is split in two and remains whole for now. The events of the Survivor Compound have jeopardized the tenuous peace for which First Ward has relied on for years to survive. The Carnival of Light is now mirrored by the Carnival of War. They both seek the same thing, but their methodology is very different, violently different. As we speak, the Carnival of War's actions threaten to cut the last threads of sanity here in First Ward, and I beg of you to stop them before it's too late. Carnival of War has trapped some survivor scavengers in an abandoned office not far from here. They seek to make an example of them in the hopes that the people of the survivor compound will lay down their arms against the Carnival. But we all know that it is merely to incite conflict. Stop the Carnival of War and rescue the scavengers before they're captured, before it is too late. So yeah, the way it used to be is you would, the first couple of zones of Praetoria were 1 through 20, and then you were supposed to do 30 through 50 in either red side or blue side.
Gotcha.
This zone did not exist. And even still, I don't know how I'm supposed to do 30 levels here.
There's also Night Ward.
Yeah, there's also, like, Night Ward. I'm in the mission.
Yeah, that's the mission we just did for me.
Oh. I didn't have it.
That's why I was confused. Okay. So I'm going to try to find...
Okay.
The contact, because it's not showing up on my screen. Should I drop party?
Might help.
Yeah, so you don't have to... Drop party.
Done.
Maybe go out and in of the mission, because it does not reset the level. for you.
Should reset the mission anyway.
Because, yeah, I remember he isn't on... The doorman, quote-unquote, is on gold side. I'm just trying to find him. Because I don't see him anywhere.
Very high-level ghouls. Dust Rangers. Ah. The shadowed paths. I get it now.
Hmm?
There are, in fact, paths that are shadowed, where you can sit there and walk by everything that's going on in the zone and not be material.
Gotcha. Interesting.
So when they talk about shadowed paths, they are being quite literal. I get it now. Hi, Billy Stick. Cheshire sent us word you've been looking for me. My name's William Barrow. Most folks around here call me Billy Stick on account that I used to be a hitman before I got too old for it. What can I do for you? I need to speak to Hitman about the carnival. I'm not so sure that's a good idea for a couple of reasons. One, I just plain don't think it's a good idea. Well, that's not a good reason. Two, you're really going to have to talk to Monarch to get to those clowns. Hetman's real protector of the Monarch base these days, understandably so. Any chance you can sneak me in to see them? And why the coal would I do a thing like that? Maybe you haven't heard, but the Monarch, well, he's taken sick. As in the head. A few weeks ago, he got into his head the idea that he had a daughter. And that she was kidnapped by our ostensible allies, the Carnies. The thing is, he doesn't have a daughter, and everybody knows it. But what's a body to do when rustle up suspects when your monarch demands it of you? Fake a daughter or no? Turns out the hetman and the guards didn't have to do much. A few clowns heard the wind of what was going on and decided to surrender. They denied it, of course, but who can blame them? But still, that's why you're in the stock. That's why they're in the stockade looking at a potential war. Why would the carnival surrender to a crime that couldn't have happened? I never said it couldn't have happened. Just that the monarch doesn't have a daughter, leastways none that I ever heard about. I've known the man for a long time. He's the kind of man you want running this part of the gumbo. Breaks my heart to see his head kicked in like this. But, well, we're talking about the carnival and First Ward here. Both of them are synonymous with different rules may apply, but who knows what happened. Now, I can't tell if that's the altruism talk or desperation. Either way, it came out quickly enough for me to believe that you'd do it. Tell the hetman I'll send you in with good conscience. As stretched thin as he is, he's probably got a few minutes to spare for someone like us. Okay. Talk to hetman.
I invited you. Are you just doing the Nadia stuff right now?
Yeah, they're just a whole bunch of run around and talk to people missions.
Okay.
Do you want to do that door mission again?
We can do that, yeah.
It's up to you.
I've invited you.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed you have. But you haven't set a mission, so I was confused.
Okay, stop the carnival. I am at the door.
I am at the door. Stealth field may apply.
Shall we?
Right behind you. Oh. I throw cards in your... Oh, maybe not. Oh, I needed to fix something. Be right back a second.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I had to turn the furnace off.
The furnace?
Yeah, I don't know why I was on. It's way too hot out. The heating and cooling at this place is a little bit jank because there's a little bit of jury rigging going on.
Alright, well, nothing down that corridor. Alright, up to the elevator. It is crazy how much raw fucking damage you can just emit with this many bots.
Oh, yeah. The bots have actually kind of low damage when it comes to other mastermind types,
Yeah.
but the bots are fairly tough if you use them correctly. Like, there are other types of masterminds that, like, hit harder. I mean, that may have changed since Homecoming, but that's how it used to be on Live, at least, from what I remember.
Yeah, I mean it's always the classic trade-off, you know.
Yeah.
Attack for defense, you know.
I told you the story about the time back on live where I had a Bots Dark mastermind and another friend who was a mastermind. We took on an entire, like, our entire villain group in PvP and just 2 masterminds, and we managed to beat the crap out of them. And it's basically because, I mean, partially just really good building and knowing how to use masterminds, but also just Bots Dark is just brutal if used well. There we go. So now we've done that mission for both of us.
Yeah. Now where does that mission go from here?
I'll tell you as soon as I find out. Return to Meredith. Okay. An excellent job there, but I'm afraid all you've bought us is some time. You'll need to speak to Mistress Nadia and put an end to the hostilities. Follow the shadowed paths west to Nadia. You can find Nadia outside the survivor compound. Yeah, I literally just talked to her. Oh, all my bots are dead. Whee! Bad! What the heck just happened?
I was curious what the shadow stunt thing did.
Uh-huh.
And it took me to Night Ward.
And I got attacked by all kinds of things.
Sorry. Do you need a res?
I already went to the hospital and rezzed. Oh, okay.
So basically it has you talk to Mistress Nadia, which you already did.
Yeah, except I can't talk to her now without switching to that mission. Because I don't control the mission, I can't switch to her and actually switch to that mission and talk to her. So I can't move forward on that quest.
Test.
Okay. Nope, just abandon current mission from this contact or complete.
This is the same thing I was experiencing.
Yeah, I'm experiencing the exact same issue.
Because you've already started the thing with her.
Right. And her mission is just go talk to Hetman in first word. So yeah, I'm having the exact same issue.
Whatever. How are we feeling? We are coming up on our 3 hours. Are we wanting to keep playing? Are we wanting to...
I would like some time to take break between streams, because again, we are doing another stream later.
Yes.
We're doing our Vampire the Masquerade stream over on TransXPT TRPG in, well, under 3 hours now, because it's actually 3:30. Okay.
You should get some proper food in you. You should get some...
I've already done that.
Okay.
I kind of want to go and do my walkies.
Yeah. Go do walkies.
Do you mind if I express a preference for a raid app target?
Please.
Because I actually have a thought in that because like a bunch of folks are actually on right now that are like Ren.
Cool.
We've got like a bunch of options right now. Like, let's see who hasn't been up the longest. Carrie Coyote's been on for 2.5 hours. Avanil's been up for 1 hour 30. Wasteland on for 2.5 hours. Luna's List for 57 minutes. I'm gonna move for Luna's List because she has been up the shortest amount of time, and because she's doing her subathon. I know she's going to be on the longest.
Yeah, let's say hi to her.
Okay. I'm going to take a break. We'll be back on TransXP TTRPG at 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern with the new episode of our show.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be streaming on Sunday. I'm going to be playing some DRG. What about you?
I am probably going to be doing more Stardew Valley on Sunday.
Okay. Cool. All right, let's go give some love to Luna's List and her subathon.
Yeah. Do you have a raid message? Because I have one that I enjoy.
Oh. Let me hit me with your raid message.
This is a raid. Put your hands where I can hold them.
I'm gonna do it with the self-care emotes. This is a raid. Put your hands where I can hold them. Okay. There's our raid message. Let's go. Rating.
Rating.